Uh-uh. The same chat. Let me see. Hello. Maybe it might be just you and me, bro. All right. It's the helmet and the boot pants. Do I need the most? I don't really need this one. Do I want helmet? Ah, yeah, pun for garbage. Well, you had it last week, right? So, I think, yeah, some kingdoms are actually in the weird timing and then others are not. So it's interesting. Still got 12 legendary materials. Yeah, that's good, dude. Actually, I've been running Arthur and Nietzsche, by the way, on the field. I know that the percentage are not too great because I basically try to kill myself. I did for most part. But it's not doing too bad because of the fact that hey, my Arthur is on a arch set. But yeah. Triggered 2 Vanquisher, and that's nice. You had any left, actually? For you to actually run Vanquisher? That's nice. Like, I don't have anything left, so... But yeah, Arthur Liche on the artifact is not that bad. That's what I figured out. Let's just first figure out what I need, though. Okay, so I could craft one of those for archers. Where am I with infantry set? You have a lot left. Full archer set? Damn, that's good. I envy you, dude. Should I get the leadership pants just so that I can actually get the Bai Chi, or should I try to work on my second cap set, which has the Hellish Wasteland, what's this called? The helmet. It's currently, you know what? I'll finish the cavalry first, so that I can use one for rally. I can use one for garrison. Yeah, I don't think I can build anything else. Infantry, I'm gonna get a KVK helmet, so it doesn't matter for whatever I have here. Okay, let's go. Pincers wild. Earth Cape is crazy mad that other camps are clowning them. Double rally swarm lost the fort. Oh yeah, like dude, like if they have pincers like you can't really go wrong with that, dude. Trays are crazy. Yeah. Like, I'm running Arch, and Arch is obviously much worse than Pincer, right? As you can see, like... But, like, I have basically as good as it can get kind of Arch, except for this one. This is not legendary, but I think the instrument's legendary description is kind of bad, right? And then the first one, I don't think Destructive is better. So I just have some March Speed one. just so that it's not nothing. But yeah, but pincer, pincer, but it does let you basically use like cavalry and infantry mix if you're using arch, so that's the good part. But I don't know about pincer. Pincer is just too OP right now. But anyways, let's just go ahead and get to it. All right, my goal is to actually get to 70, which means that I'll be able to get 12 legendary materials, right? I don't think I really need the blueprints as much, but we'll see. If it like gets down to very, very close, I think I might do it. I do have enough gems just because of the fact that I just spent for the mountain warfare, which is nice. But yeah, let's just go ahead and do the pools, dude. Let's see. Eh? 2400 for 1 legendary materials, right? It's not too bad, actually. Let's do another one. Okay, so a little bit of speed up. 3. It's not bad. We get a little bit of blueprints right here. I'm looking for legendary materials now. Okay, this is good. So 7, which is nice. So far, so good. 1 piece, which is not the greatest, but hey, what am I to complain, right? Okay, that was useless. Let's get 5. Oof. Yeah, this one hurts, but the one before wasn't too bad, so I guess this is okay. I do need some speed up, so that's good. Let's go. Oh, 5 and 4 materials. So 1 legendary materials and 5 pieces. That's nice. Very, very nice. I don't know about this one, but that was nice. So far today, my luck has not been too bad. I've suffered from the last one, which was pretty bad, but hey, today it's not bad at all. All right, let's do another 5. All right, so this one's not that great, but some speed ups, some legendary materials. I think if I bought it from the VIP shop, actually, because that's 15 hours, 30. Yeah, it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and do another one. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thank you for watching. All right, 4 materials. Okay, so that's not bad. I might be able to get to 70 without losing too much. Okay, so 1 piece and then 3. All right, what do I get here? Okay, 6 piece. Now let's just hope that we get a good one. That's not bad. It's not terrible, right? Okay, 6 piece. Ooh, 10 piece. So that's, even though I didn't get materials, I think that was worth it. Let's just get another 5. It's slowing down the materials, which is bad because I'm actually pulling for more so materials than the blueprints. So you're watching it working? I got some good materials, dude. And in the beginning, I think I was really, really lucky where I got like 7 epic ones, which was really nice in one pull. And then I got lucky with the blueprints, but overall, I think it's not too bad. I've definitely had a lot worse before. One piece is not too good. This is a terrible, terrible pull. Let's just first check how many I have. Okay, so I had 40, I think, before. So I pulled basically 12. Is that right? I pulled that many? I don't think so. I think I have 50, maybe. No, 40. Yeah, actually, you know what? Yeah, I had 12, so that's not bad. So I spent about 30,000. 12 is just about average, I think. You saw my video on thoughts on new wedge. Do I really think that will solve the problem? No, I don't think the 3000 damage vector archer that does 50% extra skill damage buff is not going to solve the problem of unbalance between archer, infantry, and cavalry at this moment. But I think it is something. It has to be really busted. The next one really has to be busted. I think for it to really solve the problem, the archer has to deal like 20% extra damage to infantry or something like that. So... Oh, you mean like actual art wedge getting better? No, they need a really strong archer march that just counters infantry, I think they need an archer march that basically does like 30% extra damage or 50% extra skill damage, and so it just like busted kills the infantry, wipes out. I think that's what we need. Well, let's just go for the 70 for that 12 piece rewards. Okay, 2 is not bad. Alright, so we spent about 34,000 gems, and we have about 15 legendary materials, maybe 16. Do I want to go for the last one? Let's see. Actually, I can only pull like 20 more probably at this point. I do have one full, so I have like about what? I have 57. So let's just pull until I actually get 3 more of those legendary pieces, because I don't want to leave with just like 3 pieces left on those. Okay, well that's 1. Wow, okay, 7. That's nice. Let's go. Let's just pull until we have today's chances exhausted. Alright, 5. Alright, that's basically what I needed. Alright, so let's just pull the last 5 just because we're still on the street. That's pretty good speed ups, but not really good for the whole thing. Alright, so today, how many do I have? Okay, I have pretty good number of blueprints. So I have 3 extra. So that can put my cavalry number 2 to have basically iconic 3. Although I don't think iconic 3 is really that important because of the unit capacity. It's not really that strong. Hey, it is something. Maybe in the next one, I'll be able to get the helmet into iconic 4 for my second cavalry. My first cavalry is almost complete though. I have basically everything iconic 4 and 5 except for the weapon and helmet. Iconic 5 except for a weapon and helmet. And they cost a lot in terms of materials, so I need like 90 for this one. And then this one, iconic 5, is like 120, which is insane for like 1% extra damage. But hey, like, it is what it is, right? Rallying garrison lanes, you really need to focus on getting that one march really strong. And how many do I have actually? How many materials do I have? So I have 40, 57. 57? If I get the 30 million kills before the Kingsland, maybe I'll be able to actually get the... Which is going to be a little tough, but we'll see. If I get 30 million, I'll get another conquest coin, so I might be able to get the iconic 5 helmet. Although that means I might risk not getting the inscription for that at the end of the season. So I'll have to see. I'll probably want to get pincer from this one. And maybe a delta. Just having one of each. Or maybe having one saved for the altar, but you're about to craft a drum soon? Dude, like drums are actually really good. I'm feeling it in my murder ball improving. And like that's why I've been suggesting to everyone who's actually coming to me for the account coaching stuff, like, hey, like you guys gotta try the drums, dude. Like it's really good. Like you have to build drums. But yeah, that's just what I do. And actually on the Canyon, I'm actually using Arthur Liu Che, which I think is really good. Ah. Darn it. I think I can't make it to S because of my 1 siege march, which is not really that great. But let's see if I can get that there. I don't know. Actually, I need to go into the tank Trajan. Oh, nice. Bro, look at that though. Look at that kill on Arthur Liu Che with units remaining. Like Arthur Liu Che is actually busted, I think. And if you have a artifact KVK. But I don't know how much. Well, I mean, obviously I don't have pincer for how to see how strong Bai Chi Liu Che is, but like Arthur Liu Che, dude, like is really, really strong. You can see that it does so much damage. 500,000 damage alone on like Canyon is crazy. Bai Chi Liu Che with pincer is even more broken. Yeah, I don't have that, so I wouldn't know. But I would love to like try it out one day, to be honest with you. But like I don't have things as busted as you are, dude. Like you have like the 4 legendary special inscriptions. I will be able to get there, but like once my whole like mileage stuff is actually all complete. But then again, even then I'm gonna use it on cavalry, not pincer. So at best I'll get like 1 legendary inscription that's gonna be from the KVK shop and rare inscription to basically get the demolisher. But let's see. I lost, huh? That is very interesting. But yeah, like I would love to try it. I don't have those, but it just tells me how busted Arthur could be with combo, in my opinion. But yeah, I'm running Arch. I know that Liu Che's pretty busted, and because of how much the damage buff that this one does, the Fearless does, and all the other ones do, I think it's not bad at all, but we'll see. And let's see, what else do I have that I can showcase while I'm still here? There's gonna be another live stream later this week. That's basically gonna go through the Ark of Osiris and the altar fight. So right now, I did have some fun when the pass opened on the altar fight. It's not really truly altar fight, but it was pretty fun. I mean, 12 hours ago when the pass opened, I just pushed them all into with my Arthur. And once this Altar of Darkness opens, which is gonna be in a couple days, I'll go ahead and have that streamed out. Did I get my armor refund? Yeah, I got my armor refund. I didn't use crystals, so unfortunately I didn't get those. But I did get transmutation stone, and the transmute count for this one got basically reset to 10, Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get basically the stats, the health higher. The 2.8 is pretty high, right? So it's tough for you to actually try to re-roll that unless you actually roll into all damage, which is even lower chance. But yeah, I've been trying. They reset your count. Yeah, dude, that was not bad at all. It was really good. Uh Aside from that, I was wondering if I should try Subutai Liu Che as a rally. Although I think the synergy is not really as much as that they are because of the fact that this one he's not going to be able to really use, right? Whenever you're attacking another troop on the map, you have 25% chance to deal extra smite damage, right? So Liu Che uses like an extra combo attack, but with smite, this one, on top of his expertise, which is basically a combo damage with 0 cooldown, right? So I think that's why he's doing really well in the field. But I don't know how much of that is viable on a rally with Liu Che. I'll have to see. I mean, on Barbarian Force, really Arthur and Liu Che has been performing really well. To be really honest with you, like so, but like I couldn't really find a way to truly compare them when we can. But yeah, that's basically it. We're gonna probably have this zone fight, but then again, not within this week. It's probably gonna be next week. So that's gonna happen. Alter fight's gonna happen later this week, so I'll probably live stream that. And Ark of Osiris 15 versus 15. Ark of Osiris will probably be live streamed as well. I got a new avatar, which was really cool. And yeah, like anything with pincer is gonna melt. I get it. And hey, but at least in my KBK, I can melt something that basically is pincer. And like everything that I fought here is basically, uh, yeah, like half of them were not pincer. Oh, give me a second. I need to take this call. My apologies. Give me 1 second.
Might maketh righteous. No knight who sitteth at my table is above any other. Might maketh righteous. I am the once and future king. Excalibur, I raise thee in the name of justice. I am the once and future king. Might maketh right.
以弱为强者，欲思其利，必虑其害；欲思其成，必虑其败。
Hello. Sorry. Hi. Well, I called Kaiser. It's a medical facility around California. I don't know if you guys are familiar with it, but it's a hospital basically. I called in because I had some conditions and I was like, hey, like I need some medications or I need to see a doctor. And they just called back, which was very late. I was expecting them to call at like 5, which is kind of unfortunate. But yeah. Okay. Well, actually, basically, for those of you who missed the whole polling sessions, I think I got 17 or 16 legendary materials, I spent about 30,000 gems, which is pretty decent. And I got a lot of blueprints. So today was a win, I think. I got a lot of the fragments from this one, and I also had a lot of fragments, I think, from the universal fragment for the heads. So I had enough for 3 different war helmets, I think, which is really good because then I can actually start working on my second cavalry set. And yeah, I don't know if I should save the KVK coin though for the new equipments though, which I'm not too sure if that's gonna be something that I will need. I'm thinking about maybe getting this one though. Whenever it does range direct damage or smite damage, that 50% chance to increase the damage by 30%, which is really good, I think. So, but then again, range has a lot of insta procs, so I don't know if that's something that I should get right away. And because I have I have like 57 now materials, so I have a long way to go for the iconic 5 for the weapon and the helmet for KVK pieces. I'm like halfway there for the weapon, and then 60% ish there for the weapon.
No knight who sitteth
So
at my
helmet,
table
I'm like
is above
about
any other.
60% there. Weapon, I'm not. I'm like at half point mark. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna save up all the KVK coins until the end, unless I get the 30 million kills a little too early. Then I'll just go in and make those. But yeah, that's basically today's Holy Knight's treasure. You don't want to use 3 or 4 drums. I have a drum right now. I have a drum on my Bai Chi, which is 1. I do want to see if I can get more drums. Then that will basically replace whatever Zhuge. I think Zhuge will need a horn more so than a drum because he has a ring right now. I'll probably give Bai Chi a horn eventually. And then my cavalry, because this is more of a... I crafted too many rings, to be really honest with you. And then I didn't know that drum was going to be like a new thing, dude. But hey, I do have my 5th Marsh, who is basically vanilla, right? The worst possible 5th Marsh for VIP 18 player, to be really honest with you. I have, yeah, I can give this guy a drum, right? So that way, and maybe horn. I'm not too sure if I want to invest in horn for him. Maybe I'll give him something that can buff up something else, like everyone else, which I'm not sure what will be the best route to go for that. But yeah, we'll see. I don't think any of those old ones are good. And hey, if I actually get the combo artifact accessory, I might be able to actually move my main piece, main gear, one of them to the 2nd cavalry, and then maybe the Guan would actually not need to craft another accessory. Who knows? But I doubt that it will be worth all the materials that I'm gonna have to invest in for me to get that new combo accessory to Iconic 5 to make it outperform Ring of Doom. Because Ring of Doom, I think after the new KVK technology came in, is actually boosted, right? So I'll have to see. I'll have plenty of time for me to actually see that. So not too worried about that. And I think the marginal difference between the Ring of Doom and the new accessory is going to be pretty minor. Horn of Fury, Iconic 5, this is going to be my bread and butter for anything that I do in terms of rally and garrison. And let's see, what else can I showcase here while you guys have me here. For Ark of Osiris League, you know, I think maybe for the first time I might actually do Arthur Liu Che as like the rally without having Subutai. I'll have to see, but like Subutai, maybe I'll try Subutai Liu Che, because Liu Che will have his artifact, I think, applied still to the Ark of Osiris, right? I don't know how that works, but if it is the case, then I might be able to run this guy for the field. But then again, I think that means I have to basically bench Attila for the rally. I mean, nowadays, for the last couple Ark of Osiris leagues, I just basically rallied and with Attila Subutai, and that's basically all I did. My field did not really have a chance to go off to the field too much because of the fact that like I was rallying and garrisoning at the same time, right? So if you look at my my Ark of Osiris setup, like my second set is basically this, which is basically having Eleanor Hera. It's a good garrison, not the best to be honest with you, right? Oh, actually, I need to just get this changed to whatever has Hunter, right? And then I need to save it. I almost forgot to change out the armaments. So, think about it. It's not too bad. There you go. Then, yeah. So this is not too bad. Then, my hull is basically useless. So I'll have like 3 marches run, which are the weakest of my 3. I do need to change this one actually. So I'll probably get this saved. The Baichu and I'm actually using Philip with Baichu now because I'm using Liu Che behind Arthur. And then maybe I can actually run down the field with Attila. Because Attila's gonna have. Show me my quad. Ain't no way, dude. Like my Guan gear is an embarrassment, dude. My Guan gear, yeah. Let's take a look at it. So my Guan gear is amazing. We just look at it. Hey, my skills are really good though. 5-1-5-5, right? 5-2-5-5, but it's the same thing. And he basically does what he's supposed to do with first skill, third skill, and fourth skill, and that's good, right? That his armors are good in terms of stats, right? So, so yeah, my Guan gear is not ideal.
No knight who sitteth
Hey,
at
look
my
at
table is
my
above
Arthur.
any other.
Look at my Arthur. This is what I'm gonna run with most things. My Arthur is what I'm gonna rally with. I don't have special inscription here because that's not really that good. I do have other destructive, but they're gonna be all transferred out to Pisser eventually. I'm trying to get this one into legendary special inscription, which is where I'm getting the wish list listed. Arch. This is probably one of the best armors that I have right now, which is only missing a couple points. I think this is like missing 0.1 This is missing 0.7, 0.5. So overall, I'm not missing that much. And then this one right here is, I think, my best current armament, which is only missing 0.5%, has 10% stats overall. It doesn't have all damage, but then again, hey, this is what I have. This is my best one so far. And let's see. My second cavalry set. The equipment is not bad. The weapon I inherited it from my first one when I actually graduated from Season of Conquest. Graduated from KBK3 to KBK2 to Season of Conquest. So this is what my main cavalry set we used to use. So it has iconic 4, but everything else is just talented. Doesn't have iconics. Because I made this when it wasn't when the iconics wasn't a big thing, right? So and but I basically used all my
No knight who sitteth at my table is above
blueprints
any other.
into iconic tiering these guys before. So yeah, the only thing that is missing talent is actually the ring, which is not bad at all. The wedge formation is this. It's not the greatest set. All damage is nice, especially nowadays with all those changes. But this piece I'm not really proud of. The all damage is 0.8%, which is very useless. But everything else is pretty good. This is my second calf set, which is not bad. What I used to run on Full Arthur, 2 of them I used to run on Full Arthur, and then 2 of them I just converted to Arch already. So that's my garrison and whole set. My Baichu set is not the worst. I am waiting for KVK weapon and helmet. That's my excuse for having 2 blue pieces for my Baichu for my infantry number 1. And all the KVK coins has been getting invested into my first cavalry set, which is why my infantry set is not really that great. But he does his job, right? In my opinion, I think this is still giving you enough stat points. What, 76%? Almost 80%. And then his pure purpose is for him to buff with the whole drums and the silent trial with Liu Qing. So that's basically what this is for. Not bad at all. His armors are actually pretty good though for what he is. Like, if you look at some of those, the stats on there is kind of good. Hello. We already did the pull. Finish the pulls. We are just checking my stuff. I will be live streaming later this week. 1 for Outer Fight and what kingdom am I? 2939, sir. Alright, and then this one I can use some improvements actually. Let's see if I have any other ones that I can actually convert. Not from Arch. What about Wedge? What am I using on these guys? Well, but then again, they're missing inscriptions, right? Is this still worth it? Oh, this one's nice. War Hunger is actually not too bad. I think it's really worth the Conversion Stone because Fearsome actually has 1% extra damage. Okay, what else? Pursuer is missing some stats. I think Pursuer's... Yeah, I don't think the inscription itself is really worth it. And skill damage resistant, I don't think it's actually that crazy good. Let's see if I have anything on Wedge. On Banner though, if I have good enough of a stat like this one, But then again, for the infantry health only. If I get enough a stat, I can eventually swap them out with the special inscription from the shop. Okay, so not that much different that I can do right now. And then my Zhuge set is actually not bad at all. I'm wearing 4-piece Dragon Breast set. Then 2-piece leadership set, which is actually pretty good in my opinion. March speed, which is arguably pretty good for archers. And the overall stats wise, I have 40.5% here, 62.5%, 68.5%, and then 68.5. I have 85% total stats on archers, apparently. Yeah, so it's not bad at all. I just need basically this one talented or iconic. And I need to replace this one with a horn. So besides that, I think I'm pretty good. I have like the formation all over the place though. You can see that it's a hunter, bit hardy, which means it's gonna get a lot of health. The counter, those two are not really relevant, but I have 6% extra health, which is nice, right? And then that gives this one out to 13.9%. And then if you add all of them together, that's more than 30% with 1.3% all damage. And I'm using this one because of the inscription. But I can potentially use something else. But I've been focused a little too much on cavalry set that I haven't really touched on it too much. But yeah, that's my archer set. We already took a look at my Guan Yu set, so the only thing that I have left is probably my engineering, which is on my John. I actually dismantle some of the good accessories. Check our opponent in AO. Yeah, I'll do that. This is not bad. In terms of armors, it's also not bad. It's not the best, but it's not bad at all. Our opponent. How do you check that? Did someone post on our... Oh, okay. It's gonna be easy, I think, right? Easy AO? I mean, if their kill point's that low, can I just run Arthur Liu Che? Can I run Arthur Liu Che? Like, I want to test it out, actually. So, maybe Subutai. Or Liu Che. If everyone's okay with it, I can try it. I think Subutai Liu Che actually isn't too bad. Because of artifact. Right? Like, I think this is gonna be usable on the Arc of Osiris League, right? But I don't know. I mean, I can use it on my kingdoms. What's this called? Yeah, I can use it on the kingdom's Sunset Canyon and Lost Canyon. That means I can use it, right? But anyways, yeah, that was pretty much it for everything that I have so far. I'm gonna be streaming again later this week, so thank you all for tuning in. And you don't know what What happened if there wasn't a secret item for Liu Che? Yeah. But it's just gonna get pretty bad reports at the end of the day. I think if the accessory doesn't work for Liu Che on the Arkham Osiris thing, then I think it's just gonna be too bad.
欲思其
But
成
so far, we actually
必
tried on
欲
the
其
field
害
when the pass opened, and it wasn't too bad, right? Like, I fought to death, so that means that I was just taking damage on the front line. But this was really good. So far, so good. See y'all later this week. I'm gonna close out the stream. But I just wanted to kind of share whatever I was able to pull from the Holy Knight's treasure. Turns out it wasn't too bad at all. So, okay. Well, thank you all for joining. I know that it was kind of unexpected and surprise, so really appreciate you guys actually joining the call, joining the stream. And as always, I'll see you all in the next video. Peace. Bye-bye.